Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K20, the Four Horsewomen 2K Showcase for 2K Dumb 2K for WWE 2K20. Dumb 2K20 is also a good name. So what we're gonna do now? Not what we're gonna do. What the fuck am I saying? Okay, what we're doing today is two matches. We're gonna do two matches until the very end. We're gonna start doing the Backlash match and we're gonna do the Hell in a Cell match. So this Backlash match, a little bit of backstory. This is Backlash 2016. At this time, WWE had a brand split back in May or June or July or August. I think it was August, I believe. And so they had a brand split. So what this brand split was that you had people from Raw and people from NXT, people from SmackDown going to either Raw or SmackDown. So you can have some Raw superstars going to SmackDown, some SmackDown superstars going to Raw, yada yada yada. And there's these belts on the line, right? So there's 5 belts in total, or 4. I think it was 5. You had the WWE Championship, the United States Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship. Oh yeah, 4, only 4. And the Women's Championship. Sorry about that. So with the Women's Tag, World, IC, and United States. So we had those. So the Women's Championship went to Raw, and it was now called the Raw Women's Championship. SmackDown needed a Women's Championship. We'll talk about that later. WWE Raw Tag Team Championships were called after this brand split happened, and it was transferred to Raw. The Tag Team Championships were transferred to Raw, and it was called Raw Tag Team Championships. They changed their look a bit in 2016 at the very end, but other than that, really nothing to tell you about. So SmackDown needed a Tag Team Championship. They also got the Intercontinental Championship from The Miz, I believe, and the United States Championship stayed on Raw. Raw was screwed over because WWE Champion Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, took the title and went to SmackDown with it since he was drafted as a SmackDown star. So you had this whole Fatal 4-way? What the fuck am I saying? Alright, the triple threat match at Battleground between Roman Reigns, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, and Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose won that match, so the title was taken to SmackDown Live. So all SmackDown needed was a Raw Women's Championship and a Tag Team Championship. They did it at this pay-per-view Backlash. Raw had like every other secondary and tertiary title, which tertiary I just mean tag titles. So they needed a World Championship, and guess what? They had got it, but at the really worst time, at the worst possible area, they got it. It sucked, but this was one of the two matches for the newly made SmackDown Tag and Women's Championships. So we have Becky Lynch fighting against Natalya, Naomi, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Bella. A little bit of backstory on these guys. Alexa Bliss and Carmella just came from NXT, and they're starting to wrestle for SmackDown now because they were drafted to SmackDown on this draft. You're gonna hear a lot of coughs from me, by the way. Don't worry about that. So, and they really just didn't really have that much fan recognition at that time. Alexa Bliss, all she was just a costume geek, and Carmella was just this person that used to be part of Enzo and Cass's team. You had Natalya, who was a veteran, and Nikki Bella, who won the championship, Divas Championship, last year and 2 episodes ago. We had that. She held it for over a year, so at this time, people didn't really think Nikki Bella would win, and for surely, she didn't win. And Naomi, at that time, she wasn't really pushed that hard. This was her pre-glow gimmick, which didn't really get off with fans too much, but it got off really high in 2017. So, especially with Natalya and Naomi's careers, they had their career highlights in 2017 with their 2 women's championship victories. And by the way, this is Becky Lynch's win, obviously, because I'm playing as though she's obviously going to win this. And at this point, this was surely Becky Lynch's time to shine and Becky Lynch's time to actually win this championship. I believe, no, I don't remember doing this, actually. I remember only doing Backlash 2017. But I remember watching this pay-per-view, and I was like, okay, yeah, 100% Backlash would win. So, I started watching WWE 2014, which was kind of late from you all guys watching in 1992 or something, whatever. But I watched it in 2014, November specifically, Survivor Series, and I really didn't know much about the draft at the time. So I was like, "Oh, cool draft. What is this?" So I researched it a bit more, and I was like, "Oh, people had drafts back in 2003 and 2005, and the last draft they had before this draft was 2011 or 12." So they had that, and then they ended it for some reason because I think they wanted to have like one pay-per-view for both brands, and they didn't want both brands to be like, oh, branded things. So yeah. So by the way, when this was happening, there was two pay-per-views for each month and for each brand every month. So it was Backlash and Hell in a Cell for it was Backlash and they believe No Mercy. Actually, No Mercy was the other one, but Backlash. We had another, I think it was Night of Champions or Clash of Champions, I don't remember, but something like that. Then he had Hell in a Cell for Raw. So yeah, that was it. That's Backlash right there. And this was Becky Lynch's time to shine because she came to the main roster like maybe 4 months ago, and she didn't really win any championships at the time. So this was a perfect time for her to shine and win the championship, the gold, because she deserved it, and we all knew she deserved it at the time. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on. That's the backstory. Let's start.
Raw had its own women's championship, which was all well and good, but us ladies on SmackDown were laying it all on the line without any title to speak of. Soon enough, WWE saw the kind of traction we women were getting.
The SmackDown Women's Division is on fire!
And they recognized our work with a new championship exclusive to the Blue brand. The first ever SmackDown Women's Championship was the prize. And all I had to do to get it was defeat 5 other women.
The first ever Women's Six-Pack Challenge.
The last woman standing will be crowned the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion.
All of them were just as hungry for the title as I was. Well, almost as hungry. I'd last kicked my way through NXT. I'd been on the stage at WrestleMania. But I didn't just come to show off. I came for a championship.
Everything I have fought for has led me to this moment.
The night of Backlash, I was straight to fire. And anyone in my way was going to get their head slapped off.
Yes, that was the Backlash pay-per-view. All right, let's get started. By the way, no entrances. Gonna go straight to the match.
This historic evening by crowning the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion in a six-pack elimination challenge.
Becky Lynch, Naomi, Natalya, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Bella are all
You
going to make
cunt.
history tonight.
Absolute cunt. You couldn't even reverse that?
Held titles before,
Sorry.
but there's a lot of hungry talent looking to make their mark tonight. Gets out of there in a hurry. Hold on. She wants to take this one.
So this game wasn't received as well, and truly, no one's going to be playing this, sadly. I would have bought this only for this, but they had to make some crappy decisions with this game. Waste Wanderers DLC and that little crappy Wasteland or whatever, Bump in the Night DLC. Trash DLC, wish nobody could get it at all.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Carmella with a nice reversal. And it's Carmella answering back.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Bringing it back into the ring. Nice drop kick. She's going for the cover. There she goes. She's as beautiful, talented, and tough as they come. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Natalya seemed to have forgotten. She's in a match right now. Big move coming.
As I said last episode, 3 episodes ago, I'm sick as hell.
Toss to the outside.
You're gonna hear me cough a lot. It's gonna take me a few days to get over with it, but yeah.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. What grace. Float over into the... Oh, what a DDT.
really quiet for this because I have to
Nikki
focus.
Bella is showing no respect. Does she ever? And she heads to the floor.
Probably looking to take a few deep breaths. Think about her next move.
Suicide dive! Whatever.
Yeah, this is what heels would do. It's pretty boring and bullshit, but what am I supposed to do about it?
Kick to the gut.
Boom! DDT.
Naomi wants everyone to know that she's in charge. Drop kick hits the mark.
Oh my God!
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Incredible impact.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
She's still in this one. She's in control.
Back suplex. Elbow drop.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. What's coming next? Natalya is a force within the ring. And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one.
I'm not so sure Natalya should be strutting around like this.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. Oh, how resilient was that?
She kicked out there, but can she end it here?
There's the elimination. Been eliminated.
Are you joking me right now? I spent 3 minutes
Welcome to WWE
just for that.
Backlash, where we
Okay,
kick
if you
off
don't
this
know,
historic
Carmella
evening.
can't be eliminated in this game. If she gets eliminated, then I get screwed over. That's why I restarted the match.
Welcome to WWE Backlash, where we
Because if
kick off
Carmella
this
gets
historic
eliminated, she's my
evening
last
with
opponent. If you didn't watch this on the network,
in a six-pack elimination challenge.
Becky Lynch, Naomi, Natalya.
she's the last person. That's why they gave us a tummy to eliminate
To
her.
make history tonight.
Nikki Bella and Natalya have
Holy
held titles
shit.
before, but there's a lot of hungry talent looking to make their mark tonight. Oh, man. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. But now inside the ring. What's going to happen now?
Earth-shattering spine buster.
Down to the floor. To the outside.
Holy crap. This is why you don't pick them up at Green Health.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Axe-handed finds the mark. Stomping down.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Brought in the hard way. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. And another reversal.
It's like we're back where we began, Michael.
When you look at this, it looks like
God,
they
I'm so
both
sick. I
did
shouldn't
their
be doing
homework
this.
heading into this one. There she goes. Drop. Oh, base first. Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
She's got her.
Goes for it again.
Suplex. Look at this. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine.
Incredible body slam by Becky Lynch.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Natalya able to counter beautifully. Wait a minute.
I can't reverse in this game because of the lag. The absolute lag this game gives out. With like more than 6 people in the ring, you're screwed.
Carmella with a nice reversal. Nikki Bella knocked her.
Ugh.
Face
Not this time.
Power from the suplex. Here we go. Things aren't looking good for her. Clubbing blow to the back. Uh-oh. And the ropes will break this one up. Looks like she's got a new hoping to end it here.
Carmella is feeling good right now, but she better find a way to finish this thing. Natalya is one of the toughest ladies in the WWE. It'll take more than that to stop her. And Nikki is fearless as ever right here.
STO. Nice armbar stretch. Very painful. That's how you punish your opponent. Running clothesline. And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one. Toss to the outside.
Do you see this crap?
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen
Like,
next?
I hit her. I try to Irish whip her, and she just... Always.
Hammerlock cinched in. Body slam right on the hammerlock. Bam, what a slap. Back now inside the ring. Woo-wee. And it's Carmella answering back. This might
You
be
see what I mean?
She's got the shoulders down.
What the fuck, dude?
This is some great offense by Alexa Bliss.
Too soon. She's looking at it early.
Holy shit.
Very curious.
You're not gonna
move
eliminate
to
me,
go for a
dude.
Pinfall at this point.
Just power out.
Face buster. And it's Alexa Bliss with the reversal.
Becky Lynch setting up for the...
And a exploder.
It's not looking good for the Queen of Hearts.
Natalya needs to fight back. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Champion. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Another kick out.
How in the world?
Unreal. Running clothesline. Super kick. Good night.
I do not like Natalya's chances here, guys.
Here's the pin, title on the line. There's the elimination. What took him so long? Eliminated. Some gouging going on. Ooh, technical mastery from the goddess. That wasn't very nice. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Knees. And a
Becky Lynch.
unbelievable athleticism.
Nikki needs to fight back right now.
I don't think Twin Magic can save her tonight. Alexa Bliss has been eliminated.
Little Miss Bliss came up a little short.
Up and Nikki Bella with a nice reversal. Every woman in this match has to be feeling the pressure, but Becky Lynch has to be feeling it just a little bit more due to the WWE draft a few months ago.
The last kicker was the very first woman to be picked for...
And into a quick cover is Nikki Bella. Uh-oh, feel the glow! There it is. It is, it's locked in. She breaks the hold. And here we go now.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Side Russian leg sweep. Here's the pin, title on the line. Kicking out of that man, used up her last bit of energy.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
Setting up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Naomi feels awfully good about herself, and the crowd does too. There's a crucifix. Nicely done. 2.
Oh, man, what a near fall that was.
Wow, Naomi does her storied family proud by powering through here.
Forearm to the hook. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Put right in the jaw. Bronco Buster connects.
Nice drop kick.
And it's Carmella answering back. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Watch out!
Running Bulldog.
And Nikki
Apologies for not saying anything. I'm trying to focus, and I don't like talking and focusing and listening to music or listening to any audio while focusing. It's just, I don't know why. It's just me. I like focusing on games a lot, so this is my focus moment. So please bear in mind that.
I think I know what's coming next. 2.0.
And to think, you guys counted Nikki out just a few moments ago.
I think Nikki quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Champion.
Uh-oh. I can't believe she kicked out there.
Oh, breaker. Spine shattering. Nikki Bella doing a great job of turning that one around. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Back suplex.
Face buster. Look at this. Leg drop. Not finished yet. How about another? Fireman's carry.
Nice takedown.
Job breaking free.
But you have to imagine there will be residual effects from being caught in that hole.
Single leg drop kick. Here's the pin. Title on the line. Real close. Too close for comfort.
Wow, Naomi does her storied family proud by powering through here.
Super kick. Good night. And that is all. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Nikki Bella is showing no respect. Has been eliminated. Becky's got the arm trapped. Body slam right on the hammerlock. That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
And it's Nikki Bella showing some agility.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Carmella is making her presence known. Back in the ring again.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
I don't know how she keeps kicking out. Amazing. Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God.
Oh, straight forearm. Becky Lynch is not looking good out there.
Lynch has put a ton of pressure on herself to win here tonight.
We'll see if the last kicker can fight back here tonight. She's got her. German suplex. Nikki Bella showing such creativity.
And now that one's countered. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Gosh, what a match.
This is why I hate the Beck Exploder. They always get out of it for some reason. See what I mean? See what I mean?
You and I both, Byron. Carmella is on the attack.
And now they're all targeting me. Great. Just great.
To the outside. Carmella wants everyone to know that she's in charge. Nikki looking to end this. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Lost in the corner right now. Oh, able to counter. Oh, what a kick. Vicious. The core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
Look out. Here we go. All the way from the top rope. Big miss right there.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Attack to the midsection.
Carmella is on the attack.
Nikki Bella showing such creativity. Close quarters, knee strike.
Harsh impact.
That's a good way to make your presence felt. If Carmella hits, this one's over.
Man, with the championship on the line.
Can you believe it? Has been eliminated.
From behind.
Producing a trampling.
Okay, here's what I'm going to try to do.
Oh, God, Lynch looking to destroy the arm.
I'm going to try to get rid of her reversals.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Oh, a slam. Becky
I'm going to get rid of her reversals.
She's a lot
Try.
when she's plugged in.
Carmella with a nice reversal. Suplex.
I know it's a cheap tactic, but what am I supposed to do?
Changes her fortune there.
Incredible body slam by Becky Lynch.
Okay. Okay, looks like she's not using her. Okay, cool. Okay, good. What's up? Submit Carmella. Oh my God, you
Look at
suck.
this. She better have a good reason for this. Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in?
Disarmer. It's got to be over.
Locked in. This will break your arm in a hurry. Can Becky's opponent hang on?
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
Finally! Now I've got to do the next match, which is even harder than this. If you crash on me, that's fine. I already did my move. I already played this whole game. It's recorded, so there's nothing wrong with it. I haven't left it. I played the whole thing. Okay. Alright, now I don't want you to crash. If you crash, I swear to God.
Here is your winner, Becky.
Blah, 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 blah.
Becky Lynch's dream has been realized. Started training when
Yeah, I
she
know
was
you can do that
15,
now.
and now she's the champ.
Her first ever title win is for the first ever SmackDown Women's Championship.
Wow, makes so much sense. Alright, enough celebrating. Go to the next match. That was a really difficult match. Even though it was like such an easy match to do, it's just so hard between like the lag and the
The
six-man
SmackDown
thing.
Championship was
Ugh, women
mine.
thing.
I was the first to ever hold it. And regardless of what happened after that night, you always remember the first. After everything I'd fought through, I'd finally been recognized for what I always knew I was. The champ.
2016 was the year of firsts. I got my first championship win. Becky became the first SmackDown Women's Champion. But maybe the biggest first of the year was at Hell in a Cell, where Charlotte and I were the main event. This was the first time the women's main evented a WWE pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell is maybe the most punishing match style in the entire WWE. I remember watching Triple H and The Undertaker back at WrestleMania 28.
Or Mankind being thrown off the top of the cage in 1998.
But there'd never been a women's Hell in a Cell match, ever.
Usually you reserve those matches for the most heated, brutal rivalries. And that's exactly what Charlotte and I had.
Sasha had my championship. She didn't deserve it. I did. So yeah, I was excited to step into the cell with Sasha. It gave me an opportunity to give back what was mine in a structure so punishing. Nobody would be able to deny my victory.
Blah, blah, blah. So you understand why this match is boring as hell.
And the cell is coming down. And can you
Graphically,
imagine
this game sucks,
what is
I'm telling
going
you,
through
but
the minds of these two
I
women?
can't say anything
so
until...
much stress, so much emotion to have the Hell in a Cell settling down around the ring. It's terrifying.
You can see the trepidation on both competitors' faces. It's just become real to them. They are locked inside this menacing structure, and the battle is about to begin.
Everybody knows that this kind of emotion.
And Charlotte went right after Sasha.
Charlotte wasting no time. With the cell still being lowered.
Charlotte realizes the magnitude of this situation, and she wants to reclaim her throne.
Remember when the first episode I ever told you that WrestleMania 34 was going to be a lag fest?
Before the cell
Remember that. Remember that.
Not only about the championship, it's personal. Charlotte wants to shorten the career of Sasha Banks. And these two are outside the cell, guys.
There we go. Women starting outside Hell in a Cell.
And look at now. Sasha gonna drive Charlotte into the barricade.
By the way, it's a long cutscene, so I'm going to take a
Sasha
breather.
returning the favor to the queen.
And she is out cold.
Oh, big moves here from Banks.
Gotta fight fire with fire. That's exactly what the boss is trying to do to the queen.
Let's fight dirty.
This is bad. Oh, look at no. You can't climb up there.
That's what she's doing, Cole.
These women have heard they can't their entire careers. They're proving everybody wrong right out of the gate in Hell in a Cell.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Bang off the cell. Queen hanging on for dear life.
This being unfamiliar territory for these women, I think they're using the scene pretty well.
Sasha's still climbing.
Sasha Banks looking to get creative. Powerbomb through the table. Good night, Banks. Are you kidding me?
Sasha's in trouble. I mean, she's in this much pain already. Whoa!
The referee's trying to check on Banks, trying to make sure she's physically able to continue this competition.
She can't walk.
Sasha barely able to make it to her feet.
I can imagine the frustration from Sasha Banks here, though. I mean, this moment, she's been waiting for this for so long.
Oh, this hometown crowd trying to will Sasha Banks back into this match.
Banks doesn't need the support of the crowd. She needs a doctor.
This is not how Sasha wanted this to go down in her hometown.
In a bad way. Sasha can't even stand.
I mean, the officials may want to consider just calling this.
And it would be a darn shame.
I agree. It would be a darn shame, Michael, but you got to think about career longevity. You have to think about the health and the wellness of Sasha Banks.
This one's over before it even began.
Yeah, it's too bad, too. This was supposed to be an historic night.
Oh, no.
And well, the EMTs have come out here now, and they've got the stretcher, and it looks like they're going to take Sasha back. And I hope Charlotte's proud of herself, because nobody wanted to see this end like this.
We knew this was a dangerous matchup, a dangerous situation for both women. But you have to feel a little bit for Sasha Banks, never even getting the opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Sasha Banks is unable to compete. Therefore, here is your winner due to forfeit, and the new...
Sasha, wait a minute!
I don't know about this.
Sasha back on her feet! Oh, Sasha Banks!
Banks has lost it.
Sasha Banks is going after everyone in her path. Nobody's going to stand in her way here tonight.
Come on, Sasha.
Somebody needs to stop Banks.
It was this match where we saw
The boss does what
the
she
ass
wants
shot.
when she wants.
We know Hell in a Cell can end people's careers. And right now, Sasha
Sorry, the
Banks
fans
is in a
on
bad
just to get
way.
a
She's
bit of
stepped
clearance in
between
this
the
room.
ropes.
And here we go. Hell in a Cell underway.
Bullshit! Bullshit right there. I'm telling you right now.
Charlotte with the reversal.
Okay, so Charlotte wins this match, by the way. I'll tell you every single finish of the match in the first few seconds. If I don't, then you'll
Right
see
to
it.
the midsection.
This.
Really just laying it
That was not right to the midsection. That was a neck breaker, you dum dum.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder. Woo-wee. Looking a little dazed here. And looking hung
He's
up
a
on the
little
second
faster
rope.
now.
Look at this aggression.
She returns the favor there.
Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go. All the way up and around the world.
A thing of beauty from Sasha.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Sasha Banks is showing a ton of bravery, but is it smart? Is Sasha in any condition to compete on the highest level with Charlotte?
Well, Sasha trying to use her emotions, the energy from her home crowd to continue to fight.
Sasha's just going on flat-out adrenaline. She has to be after being powerbombed through the announce table.
To your point, Renee, it's not smart for Sasha to compete in this match, but Sasha has been in this situation before where she lost that women's championship only after a couple weeks. She doesn't want that taste of bitterness in her mouth again.
She does, actually.
Oh, chop.
What does cover mean to you, Sasha?
To the back.
You've been wrestling for 5 years.
And she gets her shoulder up.
Nice kick out. Sasha can barely stand, and now trying to defend the women's championship in the biggest match of her life.
The cell is now locked.
No escape for anybody now. Charlotte cannot believe that Sasha...
Here we go.
Charlotte with a big smile on her face, and it may only be a matter of time. But Sasha Banks, backstabber.
Bank statement locked in.
Can Banks do this?
Sasha's only got this one moment. She's got to seize it.
The queen is in trouble.
Oh, look at the incredible power of the queen.
Oh, God. Sasha Banks already injured back right off the apron.
There were risks that I don't think both women thought of before they stepped into the ring. The toll it could take emotionally and physically could ruin futures.
I disagree with you, Graves. They knew exactly what the risk was. They knew how this could shorten their careers, but they wanted it so bad.
Okay, I think you're right, Renee. The only thing these women...
Shoulders down. Championship on. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point?
Sasha Banks in a bad way in the center of the ring. Remember, anything goes inside Hell in a Cell. Banks realized what the Queen had in mind. Sasha fighting desperately. Here we go. The Queen driven straight into the cage. I don't know how Sasha's even doing this. Bad back at all. Your adrenaline, pure guts. Oh my God.
Look how large that thing is, and watch when the gameplay comes back. Watch how strength it's gonna be.
You have to admire the guts and determination we are seeing from the champion.
By the way, this game is so lazy. They reused the WWE the apron things, the apron drape things, apron curtains. I call it.
It's all to make history.
They reused them from the new Hell in a Cell. They're so lazy. They couldn't use the old one. Use the old one on the Ring Titantrons. Yeah, I think it's called that.
Banks puts on the brakes for the moment, but Charlotte's still determined to drive Sasha into the steel chair. But boom, what a right hand from Charlotte. Oh, man. Nasty chop by Charlotte. Oh, and another one. Lining up the boss. The trademark flare chops, inflicting agony upon the boss.
Just breaking her down.
And the Queen taking a moment to enjoy.
No time for gloating in a matchup like this.
And here comes Banks.
The fury of fists.
Sasha still hurt.
Oof. Even more hurt after that. Once again, oh no! Face first off the steel chair. Charlotte with a nice reversal. That'll turn your lights out.
What an attack from Charlotte.
All right, here we go. Back into the game. Stay down!
Sasha Banks.
For your own health, stay down!
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there. Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Stay down!
Not so fast.
Oh!
Setting up for the...
Dun, dun,
Neither one
dun,
of them willing to
dun.
give an inch here.
What's your signature? Dude, what the hell? I just did that. Did all of that. What the hell?
You have to ask, what is
Dun,
Sasha done to the already
dun,
hurt
dun,
back of hers?
dun. Oh.
It's the championship. For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Big boot. Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
What? No, 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 no. What the hell? Wait a minute there. I reversed and I tried to do an Irish whip and you didn't even connect?
Damage was done.
And Charlotte.
There we go, finally.
Right to the midsection, and the boss is in trouble. And Charlotte now dominating.
Here comes that aggressive side of Charlotte.
What is Charlotte thinking here?
Oh, look at this! The Queen is going to break the boss in half.
Continuing.
By the way, Merry Christmas Eve to everybody.
Damage lower back
No
of
one
the
in the
boss.
chat actually, so great.
Bouncing Charlotte out the cell.
Charlotte got too cocky for her own good.
And another one. And here comes Sasha.
I can't believe Sasha still has anything left.
Here she goes. Whoa! Sasha caught herself. Sasha caught herself.
From Sasha Banks. Off the Hell in a Cell. Are you kidding me?
they have like this is the main event, right? So they're probably gonna have a few long ass minute match right here.
At this point, you see the exhaustion, the emotion, downright agony from both women. Who can stay in this?
Sasha Banks is really on the attack now.
Here comes the boss.
Charlotte knows that every impact, every blow is going to be excruciating for Sasha to experience.
But she also understands the heart of the resilience and the gut of Sasha Banks. Charlotte knows that.
But in the mind of the Queen, Sasha Banks should have let the medics take her to the ambulance and receive medical treatment.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Oh, knee to the hands.
That's gonna hurt.
Knee drop.
Nasty. So precise.
As we all know.
Cool.
They're trying to figure out, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to put away Sasha Banks and win back the Women's Championship?
Pulling out all the stops firing, as you mentioned. Charlotte now with a table set up, looking to do perhaps permanent damage to Sasha Banks.
First the steel chair, now the table.
Charlotte's decided this ends now. This battle is over. The Queen is taking her crown home.
Even worth the risk at this point. These women are going to destroy each other.
Oh my goodness. In the heat of the moment, you don't ask yourself those questions. It's not about is it worth it. It's about becoming the champion.
No time to think about the pain, but what your body's gonna feel like tomorrow.
We are black.
How are either of these women going to walk out of here?
Forget about walking out of here. It'll be a miracle if either one can crawl out.
And these women, they've gone through a tremendous amount here inside Hell in a Cell. How either one is still fighting is beyond me.
The look in Sasha's eyes.
How did I get all red by just getting through one table? This game is very sexist to women.
A mix of passion, a mix of pride that Sasha must be feeling that's driving her in this match.
Sasha Banks, shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
Charlotte gets the shoulder up.
The pretty.
Did she mean to reverse or something?
Crown continues to impress.
Oh, and look at this. Charlotte outside.
I didn't even know I had to do that,
What is she
actually.
gonna do now?
Whatever it takes. Charlotte may be on the hunt.
Oh, boy.
The desperate Queen reaching deep into the arsenal.
Banks better start moving.
Charlotte went through the last one. Now she's looking to return the favor for the boss.
Charlotte has Sasha right where she wants her.
Charlotte can taste the victory. She can taste the history of being the first woman to be victorious inside Hell in a Cell.
Sasha better dig deep and come up with a plan quick. Because right now Charlotte looks like she's about to close the deal.
Both these ladies have thrown everything at each other. All in the name of walking out of Hell in a Cell as the women's champion.
Sasha on the table. Charlotte Flair. What does the Queen have in mind? Smash talk in your face. Oh my God, Charlotte's gonna head up to the top rope here.
High risk, high reward.
Ow, my non-existent balls.
Where did Sasha find this fire? How is she still mobile?
That fight, that grit of the boss.
Sasha's a little dazed, but trying to clear the way for whatever she has in mind.
Here comes the botch spot.
Positioning the table for God knows what.
And the ass shot.
She's in
heard around the world and seen around the world.
That back, though, still taking it out of Banks.
Sasha's like the walking dead at this point. She just keeps moving forward. Banks wants the championship. Banks wants the victory.
She's about to get it.
Sasha's back just too damaged. She couldn't support Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, both of these women showing the effects of the grueling, historic Hell in a Cell. Sasha just tossed out on the table. And this is a vicious Charlotte.
Charlotte will resume her original plan here. Perhaps to send Sasha through that table.
If she doesn't, this one will be over. Sasha can barely stand.
Queen more than happy to inflict.
Natural selection. That's going to be it.
Good night. Cover. Hook to the leg. Got it. Charlotte picks up the win.
Here is
Good
your
match.
winner,
Finish wasn't that good because it was botched, so it was alright.
And then she fixed her crown.
After this, Sasha kept on winning belts, but she could never defend them. Either it was Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, anybody.
Women's champion.
She couldn't retain him. By the way, this was the main event, 2016 Hell in a Cell. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever, comment. Don't comment shit, because I'll block you. Just like last person, the last dude. So, don't comment shit. Just comment constructive criticism. I will take that. But just don't comment shit. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. See you later. Yeah, we'll continue on tomorrow, because I don't feel like playing this anymore. I don't want to play this twice. Unless I have, like, I'm pretty bored today, so. There's, like, no Raw or SmackDown. Raw was yesterday, SmackDown's not today. Wednesday's NXT, which I'm going to have to actually watch, so I'll be at NXT tomorrow. I will say that in the next episode, but. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. See you later. Bye-bye.